Grand Rising, everybody. Grand Rising. Happy Moon Day. We definitely have a lag this morning. How's everybody doing? Let's see here. I need to hit another button. There it is. There it is. There it is. Grand Rising, my beautiful Auntie Kelly. How are you, my sister? Auntie, my sister, my love. How are you? How you doing? How you doing? Oh my gosh, I got a recipe for you. Y'all. Oh my gosh, y'all. So, FYI, I made myself some caramel corn last night. I think I may have discovered a new one of my new specialties that I am going to introduce to the fabulous world because oh my goodness, it is so good. So good. How are you doing on this day? Hello, Berta. How are you? Grand Rising. Good morning. How are you? Hello, everyone. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Grand Rising. Yeah, it was so yummy. I ate almost like the whole thing by myself. Little dangerous. It's so good. I'm like, it's so light. Like it's just, it's just so good. I won't give the recipe because it's my secret. It's a new secret I have that I'm like, oh yeah. I just came on. I got a new thing. So how is everybody today? Happy Monday, happy Monday, happy Monday. Here we are. Is everyone recovering from that 4-day fiasco, the weekend after where all the craziness starts? Anyone? Everyone? How are you? I'm recovering. I had a beautiful, amazing attunement myself yesterday. I had some spiritual attunement work done. I did some spiritual done. I don't know. Anyway, and I'm still just basking in it. I'm still just basking in the of it all. Got a kid out of school until Thursday with strep throat. Oh my goodness. Okay, well, Berta, wrapping you in love and light. Love for you, love. Yes. Let's chat later too. I'm holding you. And which kiddo? Is it Elijah or which one? Who is it? Who is it? Hello, my beautiful sister. Hello. Yes, just another ginger like that. I do reading. I do readings today. Welcome, everyone. Actually, I haven't even got to that. Welcome to the Morning Brew. This is the place, space, and time where we come together every morning, Monday through Friday, setting our intention to nourish ourselves, mind, body, and spirit. We focus on prosperity, connected with the art of self-care and the spiritual laws that are connected to that prosperity. We were guided at the beginning of this month, way back at the beginning of November, actually the 31st of October on Halloween, to a challenge. We were our guides, our team said, "Hey guys, the Ascended Masters been coming in big time this month, right?" Came in and said, "Hey, what if you guys are willing to, if you give this a shot, do this challenge, this forgiveness work through this month, preparing ourselves for, we have this big solar eclipse coming in on the 5th of December, right? We started back in June doing this work. This is the wrap-up work, right? That they've been working on with us this month, which has been so fabulous. So we were challenged to do this forgiveness work every day for 30 days if we're open to it. And see what happens. Just see what happens, right? So hang out because we are going to do a guided meditation here shortly. We together as a group collectively do a little guided meditation. And then we do pull cards from the Ascended Master for a group reading. And we talk a little bit about science of mind and a little food for thought. If I know where my magazine's at, I might have already packed that up. I'm not sure what I did with that yet. So we'll see where we're at on time too, because we're here together for an hour. And I have some plans today. I get to go hang out with my son and my grandson and go to the wildlife safari. So I get to go love on some animals. It's one of the places where you get to actually drive your vehicle into the spot and you just stay in your car and the animals come around you. So it's really cool. It's kind of exciting. So I'm excited about that. So what I do know is if you've been guided here and you're here hanging out with us, hang out, because our team is amazing. The universe is amazing and is always divinely conspiring to bring us messages to help us to elevate, to help us to expand, to help us to grow if we're open to receive it. It's always a if we are open to, it's a get to, not a have to. So Miss Berta says, Grand Rising, Kelly. I'm so glad you're here, sister. And it is Elijah. How do I know that? Yes, I've done a lot of research on the numbers I've been seeing. Today was 1010, which is universe telling me it's time for my spiritual awakening. Ding, 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 ding. Well, and this is the thing, guys. So what did we find out this month? We've had so many people off the board. Oh, by the way, I just have to give a shout out. Y'all like my eye makeup today? Y'all like that? Isn't that beautiful? That's my beautiful sister, Miss Kelly. Thank you for the beautiful Christmas present early. I was so excited. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Like she sent that off to me. Yeah, I think it's Calm, and I don't remember the names of the ones. I should have wrote them down that I have on today. So thank you for that. So back to the challenge, right? Back to the challenge. My phone, my emails, my text, my messenger has literally been blowing up this month with us sharing how this has shifted us, how this has helped us to expand and grow, and how we've seen it work in not only our lives but those around us. Grand Rising, Melissa. Hello, Jessica. Welcome, sisters. Welcome, welcome. Hello, Lori. Welcome. Oh, thank you, sweetheart. You're beautiful. Thank you. Oh my goodness. You've had a rough one, sister. I see that. Well, and that's the beautiful, again, this is the beautiful thing about this work that we've been practicing, right? Coming together, practicing this forgiveness. This is our team showing us where really our power lies. That's the cool thing. That's what I was saying. My inbox has been going off with you guys with all kinds of stories of personal experiences of how you've experienced shifts within yourself, how you've experienced shifts within your perspective of things, right? And what is the Ho'oponopono, right? So let's rewind. Let's go all the way back to day one, because we're in the last 2 days of this, right? Let's rewind for a minute. Ho'oponopono, the reason this even came into our field, right, was Dr. Hugh Lin, over 30 years ago in Hawaii, was working in one of the most troubled psychiatric facilities known in our country even. The worst of the worst were sent there. The ones they weren't even sure were psychologically mentally capable of even trying. They couldn't keep staff on board. They couldn't even, like, nobody wanted to work there because everyone had to be shackled, chained. They were, it was just very poor. The whole vibe of the place was very low energy. The paint wouldn't even stick on the walls. They couldn't get employees to show up. People were always calling out sick. Just nobody wanted to be there. And they had all kinds of specialists. I called people after people after people come through. Nothing had changed that. Well, Dr. Hugh Lin showed up on the scene and he started working there. And really, to everybody's apparent eye and to see on the outside, everyone thought he really was doing nothing. At first, they thought, oh, great, here comes another doctor who's going to come in and change everything, because that was what was known. The new ones would come in. They'd want to make all these changes. They were going to be the ones to save the hospital, and then they would be gone within 2 or 3 months because they couldn't handle it. He came in super friendly, super nice. He would take a couple files with him into his office, shut the door, and do his deal. And if anybody was interested and would ask, he would let them know he was practicing this Ho'oponopono. The beautiful thing about this is over this time, he stayed there for 4 years. Eventually, the facility did get shut down completely. But the reason it shut down was the complete opposite. By the time he had left, the whole facility had completely turned around, become one of the top hospitals in the nation. Um, Everyone wanted to work there. The patients, the people that were being seen were actually making improvements and treatments, and things were helping. And he never even one time seen a patient. He never even one time. All he did was practice the Ho'oponopono. And what Ho'oponopono means is I'm taking responsibility for my actions, my life, my energy, my knowing, my being, my power 100%. And in understanding that, in doing that, taking responsibility and the forgiveness and the thanking and the energy, the literally the magic of the Ho'oponopono, which is, I am sorry, please forgive me, I love you, I thank you, right? Just those magical detaches us, releases us, let us go, so that that energy can just be recycled back in, and with freedom. We are now free from it. And so Ho'opono, that is to make right. That's with us, right? So to make right, forgiveness with ourselves. And then Pono Pono means double right. So the double right means to make right for me and for you. And why you? I'm not responsible for your actions, right? No, exactly. I'm not responsible for your actions. But as a light worker and as a person that understands through practicing this art of forgiveness, the magic that happens in my world, that forgiveness, I understand that if you come into my field, I'm not taking responsibility for you, your actions, but I am taking responsibility as a human and as a light worker and as a human being, and knowing that we are one, to introduce the Ho'oponopono energy and let it work. It does the magic. It's not up to me what happens beyond that. It's just up to me that whatever comes into my field, it doesn't mean I have to go out searching or looking. It's just anything that comes into my energy, my area, I'm responsible for me, and I'm responsible to introduce. If I see a hurt or a pain or an opportunity to introduce forgiveness, it is my responsibility as a light being, as a spiritual being, having a human experience, to bring that spiritual energy of forgiveness to it. And that's what we've been practicing over this 30 days as a group. So that's what one doctor did over 4 years by himself. We've been practicing, guided by our team, right, for 30 days. And you guys, again, right, it has been insane the amount of shifts that we have been experiencing. And it is really brought us into understanding how powerful we are and understanding the power of introducing that forgiveness. Grand Rising, Lori. Grand Rising, Pauline. Accountability is a word that I have heard a lot lately. Yeah, Berta, well, the thing is we have to realize, once we start to realize this stuff, we start to shift from being a victim to understanding our true power. Do you like my eyeshadow? Doesn't it look nice? Yeah, I know. It's so beautiful. I love it. Love it. It goes with my ultraviolet rays that I'm putting on right now. And we got Teddy Bear and Archangel Michael in the house. Thank you, guys. So, with that being said, it is so magical because our team, right, again, they're like, hey, what if? Give it a try. After we practice this for more than, 21 days, you form a habit. They're like, hey, y'all, give it 30 days. Do this whole 30 days and see. And what I know a lot of you, what I'm excited about too, is many of you have shared this with, we've got 11-year-olds meditating and using this stuff in schools. We have, us as a collective group coming together and understanding and sharing this with other people outside of our circles here. Like, so many of you guys have shared, right? It's just looking back over the 30 days. Do we see the magic we've done in just 30 days? And can you imagine now where you can take this in your life for the rest of your life, now that you understand a power that you hold? Do you really Because I know you guys do. I know you do. There's no way you can't look back, because I see it in each and every one of you. I see it in all this whole thing is mind-boggling. And it's not even this group alone either. That's the cool part, right? Even when we started this, I told you guys it was so cool to see the Ascended Masters have been working globally. And we are a part of that. We were a part of that, and we still are. We're shifting gears now. Right? Isn't this so exciting? I'm so excited. So now we're shifting, though. We're getting ready. This week we're going to shift on the 1st, which is Wednesday. We're coming into that solar eclipse, like I told you. It's going to be all about powerful manifestations. We've been rototilling the soil, getting ready for this. This is good stuff coming, man. This is such good stuff. So let's do a little practice meditation today. Good morning, Angela. Just in time. Super divine, as always. I can just do anything. And I'm actually singing this. The Ho'oponopono. I love that. See, that's what I mean. It's in us. It's there. It's something that we can understand all the time. Teddy, I am going to say right now, Reiki doesn't cure anything. Okay, that's just, let's just but Reiki can always help everything. So I hope that is clear. No cure. There's no claiming of a cure. Never can claim a cure. I never will. Never on anything do I ever claim a cure. It's that it just nope. But it will always assist and help, and it always complements whatever healing is happening within the body. So, okay. And Miss Angela says, yep, I sing it too, right? I do too. I've got it in there. And anytime now that I notice myself, if I have these thoughts, because I've been practicing this month of things that I'm fully letting go of, there's some big stuff. And one of the astrologists I listened to this morning, she brought up, and I'm going to invite you guys to do this as well, is, take this next day or two as this final stuff's really coming up and we're releasing it, letting it go, and we're doing this, practicing this as a group in the Ho'opono. Of course, you can keep practicing this after we're done as a group, but we're going to shift our meditation as a group into more the gratitude after on the 1st, right? So, but I lost my train of thought there. How do you like that? That was not, poop. There you go. Just stop, Jamaica. Okay. Let's get started, because we're going to run out of time if we don't do our little guided meditation. So with that being said, and because we are going to start shifting, we're shifting into that gratitude, into tithing. We're going to start talking next month about tithing and what the purpose of tithing really is. And I, over this past year, have come into a very broader perspective and deeper understanding of what tithing truly means, how it operates when it comes to these spiritual laws. So with that being said, the number one thing that has been revealed to me over this past year when it comes to tithing is really this literally, this physical human body. This is our temple. This is our home. This is what houses our soul, our spirit, if you will, our energy. Think about it. All of our energy as a spiritual being, because we know energy never goes away. It never dies. We have billions of different realms, different places, different things happening all over. We know this. Like, even scientifically now, they know we have all these dimensions happening. They're proving it, right? So it's not even like it's foo-foo stuff anymore, guys. Like, we know this to be. So with that being said, you cannot have a human experience without the body, right? So this was the very first gift. We were gifted in order to have a human experience. So this is our temple. This is your home. This is your temple. This is your very first gift from the Creator. And with that being said, tithing is about giving back to where you're spiritually being fed in order for the universe to continue to reproduce that energy. So, if this is our first gift and we're gifting to spirit saying thank you and we want to continue this, right? This needs to be the very first thing we look at is our physical body. Our mind, body, and spirit, this as a whole, this as a temple. And we need to honor that. And that's why we practice this spiritual practice, this meditation, this coming together. And we're doing this as a group now every day, right? We've shifted this last month into starting these meditations together every day because, right? Exactly, Kelly, right? If you take 10%, that's literally what tithing means, okay? So tithing means 10%. If you take and you tithe, and the cool, you can't outgive spirit. Whatever you plant comes back 100-fold. That's the crazy. You plant 10% and 100% comes back no matter what. No matter what. You plant one sunflower seed and look at how many you get back. Not only just within one sunflower, but how many sunflowers are on each plant. And the same thing with anything else, right? So that's the same way with us. So when we tithe into ourselves, if we were looking at that, it would be if we have 24 hours in a day, 2.4 hours of that should be given to ourselves for self-care. For taking this time to meditate, to go within, to have spiritual downtime, to have mind, body, spirit, to listen to the physical body, to really, give it the fuel. Not just feed it, not just because you're hungry and whatever, it's convenient, but fueling it with whole, organic, good, nutritious, nutritious, right? Nourish ourselves, nourish the temple. We, honor this first. When we start looking at that, that is really an art of self-care. And it's something that as a whole, we have been taught as a society, I believe, at least here in the States, that we don't do that. Like we put us last, us last. When you have time, you meditate. When you have time, you can do breathing exercises. When you have time, you can work out. Oh, if you can afford it, you can eat healthy, but only if you're one of the ones that can afford. No, like these are like, it's the backwards thinking, right? We have to switch and start honoring it this way. That's about tithing to this first. So, oops. If you were here, you were ahead of the game. You only have one. Exactly. If you're here, you're jumped ahead of the game. You got 1.4 hours left of the day to tithe. Exactly, right? And I do believe that can be like, even in our like grooming time, our showering time, taking time to really take care of ourselves, taking time to prepare a meal and love that meal, before you eat it, blessing that meal before you eat it. That's giving time to yourself. And when you think about it in that sense, is it really 2.4 hours? Isn't that much? And I promise you, if you don't think you have the time to do this stuff, start making the time, tithing it, and watch. Your time will start expanding and growing and shifting. It's very interesting, right? Especially as mothers, yes. Especially as moms, we believe that we don't, we don't make this happen this time. But let me tell you, if you do, you will see a shift. You'll see shifts. So let's do let's do a group meditation together. Thank you so much for hitting those likes, you guys. That helps so much with getting the algorithm going and people in the room and all that good stuff. So also take time to do the things that bring you joy. Thank you, Miss Karen. Exactly. That's another biggie, right? Literally taking time for enjoyment, taking time to do the things that you know, being creative, finding ways of creative expression are actually part of tithing to ourselves. It's very important. It's part of that self-care that's very important. Um, Thank you for bringing that up, sister. Thank you, thank you. So I just got the ding from Facebook, so some of you might want to pop over to the YouTube channel. I do have it posted in the comments if you're on Facebook, because, oh, I did have it. Where'd it go? Hang on. They dinged me. There we go. I'll pin it. Now it's pinned in the comments for you guys. Before we hop into the meditation, I'm not going to play music today. We're going to just do a guided meditation today, because I was guided to start shifting us into a little different vibe, right? As we practice this guided stuff together. And we're going to start shifting out, not out of that, because we're going to keep it with us always, right? But start focusing more on the gratitude and coming in and just practicing some gratitude stuff. So please don't realize you do more than you think. Oh yeah, people don't realize you do more for you than you think you do. You have to do more, you know, and that's true too, right? We do a lot for us, and it's learning to honor that, right? And love ourselves with it, and to take the time to just be present, right? That even the word present is, the present is in the present. The gift is in the present. It's right in the word, right? Would taking a nap count as self-care? Yes, actually, Teddy, taking a nap does count as self-care. It does. Now, if you're a person who is in a depressed state and you're sleeping 24/7 and you're not, you know, it's excessiveness is not always the key, right? It depends on where you're at. But if you are listening to your emotions and you're having a day where you just need to sleep, do it. You know, that's what I'm talking about. We come from a society that tells us, oh gosh, you're just being a lazy bones, or at least this was me, my old talk. You're just this, you're that, how can you sleep all day? What's wrong with you? All this stuff. No, like, we're listening to our energy, we're listening to our bodies. When the full moon comes, I know when it's full moon, my energy is shoot. I'm a sun person, right? And the full moon is sucking the energy away. It's taking, and I feel that to the biggest degree. So I'm drained. I used to fight it, but now I've learned to honor it. So that is self-care. By me taking the time to rest and sleep and stop, I'm practicing self-care. I knew I was going to do this. Like I said, I had an attunement on Sunday. I slept all day Saturday. I'm not even kidding you. All day. I woke up, munched on some snacks, hydrated, potty break, back to sleep. I think I did that 2 or 3 times, and I literally slept all day. But, it felt good. I needed it. Like, my body, I honored it, and it's all good. So thank you for asking that, Teddy. Exactly. And our bodies, when we get like that and we're tired, it is asking for the rest, and we are honoring this temple when we do that. It's actually really sacred to, like, okay, body, I hear you. You need to rest. I'm going to listen. And thanking it and coming into one with it. So they are very good. It is. It's really good. The same thing with foods, like when we're hungry, fuel foods, looking for those light foods, putting into our bodies, like really stopping. And I love you're bringing all of this up, because that's today's meditation. So before we walk into this guided meditation, I'm going to give you guys just a small little heads up of what we're going to be doing, just so you kind of have it in your mind's eye a little bit, right? The power of our mind, the power of thought, the power of breath. These are the tools that we always have 24/7 that I love teaching. We love doing together with each other, right? This group meditation. Because we can have crystals, we can have essential oils, we can have cards, we can have We have a billion tools available to us in this universe, but we don't always want to carry those or are always able to carry all of these things around to help us. What we always have is our breath and the power of our mind and the ability to learn to meditate and come within this temple that we're going to really be focusing on this coming in month, right? Come into this temple and honor it and love it. If those of you are new and you're just joining, if you're not familiar with the chakras, I know many of you guys that follow with me are, because we just went through that series a couple months ago where we went through each one of our chakras. But if this is new to you and you're just joining us today, right, as we go into this meditation, I just want to touch bases really quick with the 7 chakras, because in this guided meditation, we're just going to stop for a minute. We're going to go within with our breath. We're going to connect with each one of our chakras, and we're going to do the Ho'oponopono together just one time, because we're just going to move through quickly each one of these chakras. But we have our root chakra right at our tailbone, right at that base, the sacral chakra, the solar plexus, the heart, the throat, the third eye, and then the crown chakra. Okay, so we have those seven main, if you will, I invite you to start even imagining yourself as a temple, as a pyramid, even look at how we're built from the top, right, up like this, coming down, right, down. The roots, your base, that's the foundation, the base, right, that's your first floor, ground level. Okay, I just pulled listening, psychic development, and creative card today. On point, sister. And I see Tanya General in the house. Hello, sister. You guys are just in time. If you want to join us for the meditation, we're getting ready to hop into this little guided meditation together, wrapping up the Ho'oponopono energy the next few days, right? So, again, start in the meditate as we work through this. I just want you guys to start kind of visualizing yourself as this, right? Ground floor, ground 1, right? Second floor, your sacral, right? The third floor, you got your solar plexus. The fourth floor, you got your heart chakra. Fifth floor, you got your throat chakra. Sixth floor, you've got your third eye. Seventh floor, you've got your crown chakra right up here, right? Like, this is our beautiful temple, this pyramid, this temple, this vessel that allows us this human experience. And this is part of our tithing to it, this going in, this cleaning house. We're just going in and we're cleaning house. And just like you go through your house every day, right? Every day we go through, we make our beds, we do our dishes, we clean up after ourselves, right? This is the part of the maintenance work, the behind the scenes work that we all have the ability to do. And we all can do this anywhere, anytime, any place, right? As we learn to practice this, going within it becomes simple. That's why we do it as a group together. So now that you got a little setup, a little preview in your mind of what we're going to do today, I do invite you, if you would like to join in with today's meditation. Again, we're going to practice the Ho'oponopono, which is, I am sorry, please forgive me, I love you, I thank you. We're going to guide into our energies, and we're going to go through each floor, and we're just going to do a little cleaning house on each one of our floors, all the way from our ground up to the crown. Ground to crown. Okay? So if you're in a situation that you can join us and you would like to, I invite you to. If you're driving, operating machinery, or in a spot where it's not safe to completely relax and go within, then I do invite you just to listen along and practice with your breath, knowing that we can breathe in love, breathe out love, we can breathe in peace, exhale peace. And just in that, not even having to close our eyes and go all the way within, we can just use the power of breath and our thought, our power of mind, to stay focused outwards. Powerful beings we are, just saying. Okay, so shake it off first. If we are able to join in, I invite you to shake it off. Right hand, left shoulder, down the body. We're doing that dry bathing that we do. Same thing, other shoulder down. Right hand down the arm, same thing, down the arm, right? Just shake it off. Any excess static clinging energy that we're holding on to, we're getting rid of. And then I invite you to just sit comfortably in your chair with your feet planted firmly on the ground, connecting with that beautiful Mother Earth. Take your palms. Let's put them palms up, open, right? Open to receive, right? To get, to receive, give. Up in our laps. And then I invite you to just close your eyes if it's comfortable, or just gaze at whatever is comfortable for you to look at. And start with the power of that breath. Just breathing in deep. As deep and big, as wide, expand as you can, and slowly exhaling out. And releasing. Breathe in, allowing that beautiful breath to expand that chest and bring you within, bringing you deep inside your temple. Following that breath within to that heart center, feeling the chest expand. Exhale, softening, relaxing, just feeling deeper and deeper into your temple, into your physical body, that relaxation, each muscle, just tension releasing, 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 releasing. And using that power of mind, the power of breath, I invite you to bring in that beautiful golden energy as you breathe in, seeing that golden light, feeling your chest expand, feeling that beautiful oxygen, that golden energy as it permeates through that chest, that oxygen through the bloodstream, that golden energy moving, pumping through the heart, through the veins, all the way down to the toes, all the way to the top of the head, breathing in that beautiful golden energy. Each exhale, you're just feeling more relaxed, more release, just at peace, at home, as you come within into your beautiful temple, your vessel, this beautiful, amazing body, this beautiful, powerful, intelligent, active system that enables you to be here in this place, this time, this space. Enables you to have this beautiful experience. As you continue to breathe in that golden energy, you feel it all the way to the toes, through the calves, through the knees, through the thighs, the hips, all the way up through the abdomen. You feel that warm energy all the way up through the tummy, the intestines being bathed in it. You feel each of your organs just relaxing so freely, warm energy coming through the body, just dancing. It feels almost like just dancing through your body. It's such a beautiful, warm, healing energy. As you feel it all the way up through your chest. Continuing to breathe in deep, slowly releasing, exhaling. Feeling it up through those shoulders, down the arms, through the elbows, the wrists, the fingertips. All the way up into that throat, feeling it all the way up into the mind as that warm energy, the mind just gets like a bath in that beautiful golden warm energy all the way up through the crown. It's so warm and comforting, relaxing, peaceful, non-judgmental, unconditional love. And I just invite you now to take your palms. Now that we are in this beautiful temple, you are within, fully engaged within yourself, within your energy system, within your beautiful body. to just take those hands and place them gently on your hips, right around that root chakra area where it feels comfortable. Just allow your body to guide the hands, allow the hands to be guided by the body. Placing those hands energetically there, and I invite you to just open up your heart, open up your mind, open up that root chakra, and just allow this final cleaning house, this letting go of, we are coming through, getting rid of any last debris, anything that's ready to just fully be released and let go. As we practice the Ho'oponopono together, I am sorry. Please forgive me. I love you. I thank you. I just invite you to continue to breathe in that beautiful golden energy and allow to fully release as you exhale anything from that root chakra that is no longer serving, no longer needs to be there, is now free, transmuted, released back to Mother Earth. Replaced with that beautiful golden energy. Replaced with that forgiveness energy. Just invite you to now move your hands up just a little bit, up, moving up into that next floor. We're going to travel to the second floor of our beautiful temple, wherever those hands feel comfortable in that sacral area. And again, inviting you to open up your mind, your heart, open up this sacral energy, allowing anything that's ready to be released to just flow into this space, this place. Knowing these healing words are transmuting it, releasing it, and letting us go, setting us free. As we practice the words together, I am sorry. Please forgive me. I love you. I thank you. Just continue to breathe in that beautiful golden energy and allowing the full release with the exhale. And I invite you to now just move those hands up right over that tummy, right above the belly button, right in that solar plex area. And I invite you again, this is the third floor, moving up to the third floor of our beautiful temple, our home, our house, this beautiful body, this energy system. I invite you to open up your mind, your heart, and your solar plexus, allowing anything that's ready to just be released, let go, this final cleaning house, dusting, letting go, to come forward and allowing it to just be free as we practice these words together. I am sorry. Please forgive me. I love you. I thank you. Deep breath in and a full release out, fully letting go, releasing, allowing those magical words to just melt that energy fully away, letting it go. I invite you now to just slowly move those hands up into that chest area, putting your hands over your heart, over that heart chakra where it feels comfortable. I invite you to open up your mind, open up your heart, open up your heart chakra to this beautiful healing energy, allowing anything that's ready to be set free to come forward into this space and allowing these beautiful magical words to melt it away, transmute it, and release it. As we practice this together, I am sorry. Please forgive me. I love you. I thank you. Taking a deep breath in, that golden energy, Feeling it swirl through that chest and slowly exhaling, releasing, letting go of that energy, allowing that full release, relax. That peace in our heart feels so good. The magic we feel happening is so amazing. Continue to breathe in that beautiful golden energy. And I just invite you to take your hands and comfortably place them gently around the neck area, around the throat, in front and back, gently, however is comfortable for you in this area. And I invite you in this area, in this throat chakra area, to open up your mind, open up your heart, open up your throat chakra, allowing any energy that is ready to be released, let go and transmuted to come forward and be let go of now as we practice these beautiful healing words together. I am sorry. Please forgive me. I love you. I thank you. Deep breath in and slowly release, allowing any emotions, any thoughts, any feelings just to come and let these beautiful magical words melt them away. As you exhale, you release, you fully allowing this to go back to be transmuted to the earth and free, fully free of anything that's not serving you, anything that may have been blocking. Deep breath in, fully release. I invite you now to, again, move your hands upwards, up to that third eye, wherever it's comfortable. Each side, in front and back, however it feels comfortable for you. I invite you to open up your mind, open up your heart, open up your third eye to this beautiful healing energy, opening up to anything that's ready to be released, any old patterns, any old thoughts, any old fears that have been holding you back from fully being able to remember who you are now fully released, transmuted, let go back into the earth to replenish and nourish. I invite you to open up as we practice these words together. I am sorry. Please forgive me. I love you. I thank you. Taking a deep breath in and fully releasing, slowly allowing that energy to just melt away any fears, any blockages, anything holding you back from being able to truly see and remember who you are is now melting away back into the earth, fully being released and let go. Deep breath in. Yeah, fully release, exhale. I just invite you to open up those palms, palms up right above the head, opening up wide to that beautiful crown chakra energy. I invite you to open up your mind, open up your heart, open up that crown, allowing any energy that's ready to be released, anything that fully just needs to be cleaned up in this area, any last minute dusting, any debris, anything that could possibly be hanging out in this area. We know if it's up here, it's ready to be gone. And we just offer this beautiful energy into this beautiful realm, the beautiful magic as we say these words together. I am sorry. Please forgive me. I love you. I thank you. In this place, I invite you to just feel that beautiful energy with your palms up. Breathe in deep. Exhale. Feel that energy as it even comes out your fingertips. Feels almost like even the wind blowing, the leaves falling. Picture, if you will, the leaves falling from the trees. That is the energy that's just falling off of you right now, melting away, falling back down to the earth, back down to replenish, re-nourish, be transmuted, to be transcended, to be given back to life, to be rebirthed, just as we are, transmuted, released, free, clear, cleansed, and reactivated. I just invite you to slowly release, letting those hands down back into the lap. Come back on down. Breathing in that beautiful golden energy in. Slowly exhaling out. And I just invite you now to just take a minute or two of this time. Breathe in, exhale, and go back to whatever floor, 1 through 7, wherever it is in your body that might need a little extra love. Anything that might be calling your attention, just allow your hands to be guided back to that place. Allow your thought, your mind, your breath, wherever it is in your temple that's calling for your attention. I invite you to just go back to that place and just give gratitude. Tell it thank you, the forgiveness, the non-judgment. Breathe in peace. Exhale peace. Breathe in love. Exhale love. Breathe in the Ho'oponopono. Exhale Ho'oponopono. I just invite you now to slowly come back into my voice, knowing that you have the power to return to this beautiful place. This is your temple. This is your sacred vessel, your sacred home, your sacred gift from Source, from Great Spirit, from the Creator. This ability, this body, this time, this present, these are your gifts, and yours alone. Nobody else possesses them, only you. And you can come back into this, use these tools, honor this space anytime, this place of gratitude. This is a place of instant frequency elevation, is coming into gratitude, love, peace. I invite you to just give great gratitude for this physical body, giving gratitude for this mind, giving gratitude for the ability to come together and consciously understand and remember who we are, consciously understand the power we hold, the light we bring, the light we are, opening to that gratitude. I just invite you to slowly with that breath, start to come back into the physical body, back into the temple more, back into the heaviness, feeling those fingers and toes as you wiggle them around, coming back into my voice, back into the present of the present time, coming up out of our temple. We're coming back up out of our energy, back into our physical body. I'm going to wiggle those toes, wiggle those fingers, wiggle those arms, rotating the neck, rotating the shoulders. And when we're ready, slowly opening the eyes in gratitude, slowly coming back to now, slowly returning and giving ourselves an amazing hug and squeeze and pat on the back and saying yes. Wow. That was amazing. I hope that was as amazing for you guys as it was for me. Because that was pretty off the charts for me. I'm still vibrating. I am like, wee. So, we're going to run out of time in 2 minutes. Shock with me, huh? Talked a little there much, my dear. But everything's always divine. What I'm going to do is pull us a card. That's beyond amazing. Yay, I'm so glad it was good for you too. So FYI, guys, I can't say that will be the whole, like, that's where we're headed for this month, is we're going to spend this month in our temple. Really doing the guided meditation, going in and being grateful and tithing to this temple, and really looking at what tithing means, what it's about, and why it's so important, and how when we see, we're going to look at all tithing across the board. We are going to have the tithing unexpected income tithing challenge, where we look at the financial too. But what I will challenge you guys to do for the month of December is, when it does come to monetary, it is part of tithing, but it's not just anywhere. It's about tithing to where we're spiritually being fed. And it's important that we have a source that we're spiritually being fed from. That's another, like, if you're not, then you're malnutritioned. And if you don't have a place to tithe to, then you're being now malnutritioned, right? So I encourage you to find a place that you are being spiritually fed in the month of December. Whatever that may be. Like, again, for me, going to the wildlife safari today, that will be part of my spiritual feeding. I will tithe part of my, not just my admission getting in, but going there. I already know I always have spiritual experiences when I'm with the animals. So to me, that's understanding that spirit working in my world. So I'm going to gift back to that, because I want to make sure those things are available. Right? I want to see that prosper. I want to see it grow. That's about that's what tithing is about. So the unexpected income part will be for those of us, because I had to start here, because I had to do a lot of work around my relationship with money, and then understanding its relationship with how it works in tithing and stuff, right? So I get the baby steps. For me, the baby step was unexpected income. So this was 2 years ago now. I started doing tithing. Now I don't even second guess it. I tithe ahead. I actually tithe on what I want my income to be now, because I get how powerful it is. But I get this, right? So unexpected income is anytime you get some monetary income through the month of December, take 10%. Again, it's not even all of it, just 10% of that, and tithe it. Make your, if you want, this is a challenge. Again, it's a get to, not a have to, but challenge to see how tithing can affect you in your life. Take 10% of that unexpected income and tithe it to some place that you're spiritually being fed, and just see what happens. Again, look at what Spirit said at the beginning of this month. Look what happens when you do this challenge. See what can happen with your idea about prosperity and tithing, and how they're linked, the laws. You'll see what you see. I don't know. You know, what you got to lose, especially if it's unexpected income because you weren't expecting it anyway. So it's like Spirit's like, look, I'm willing to way meet you to teach you exactly how these laws work. You just got to be open to say yes and see what happens, you know? Sherry, hello, Sherry. Okay, I'm so glad. That was amazing for everyone. Well, I was my willow tree swaying in the breeze with chakras pouring from my crown. It was you I felt. I knew I felt somebody swaying. Like I could literally, when we were up in that crown, I could feel the group like, that's the cool thing about guided group meditations. When we come together like this, we're so connected. Oh, sweet sister. Well, you're never late. It's always divine. But I do recommend going back and rewatching the replay because we did have a bomb meditation. But I will tell you, I was a little long-winded, so I don't even think we got started till about 9. FYI. Wow. Oh my gosh. So we're wrapping up the forgiveness work. We're moving into the tithing, getting ready to go into tithing, right? We're just talking about, I love it. This is great. The power, right? It's part of our power. And who comes in? Take charge of this situation. What do we just do? Practicing with our meditation, our breath work. We went in, we're cleaning house and our chakras. We're cleaning up this last bit of housework, right? Take charge of this situation. So, Moses, I will read this out loud really quickly before we run out of time too fast. Here. And you have the power to heal and alter the course of this situation. It's time for you to take charge and assume a leadership position. What do we practice? Oh, that's right. Art of self-care. So who's taking charge of what would it be? Leadership in what? Oh, that's right. This vessel. First, decide what you want. Be clear about the conditions that are acceptable or unacceptable. The universe responds when you're clear about your aims and intentions. The Ascended Masters will support your leadership role. The prophet Moses displayed courage and leadership throughout his lifetime. His clear decree about his intentions led to miracles such as the parting of the Red Sea, bringing forth water from a boulder, and manifesting manna from heaven. Moses is a powerful, beloved, and inspired leader who can lend you courage in this situation and also in your life purpose. What? Yeah. Yes, Miss Kelly, you did hear field trip. Today I get to go to the wildlife safari with my son and my grandson. I'm so excited. Again, talk about miracles happening in our lives, right? Things that I've been working on, this forgiveness this month. I've seen the miracles happen in my life this month. And if I look back at a year ago, that was, the other thing, our team, if we go back to a year ago, actually even go back to 6 months when we started this, when we went into the first solar eclipse 6 months ago, that started this magnification period we were talking about, right? This manifestation magnification period. Well, like I said, Spirit's been getting us ready, the soil, right? Prepping the soil for this. Oh, sorry, my phone's blowing up over there. So looking back at where we've shifted, look at where you've come, how much work you've done. Look at all the shifts that you've accomplished. Look at all the things that you have done. This is a time to start shifting into that gratitude, taking that power, that control, understanding that we've done some incredible work here and we're continuing to do it. That's so powerful. We might have to do a few classes on day people and night people. There's no pros and cons. Embrace who you are. If you're a night person, embrace it. If you're a day person, embrace it. Don't force it. Don't go against it. All right, guys, that's it for today. We're wrapping it up. It's a wrap. It's a wrap. It's a wrap, wrap, wrap. FYI, we will have our last group Mentor Me Monday, which is where we come together as a group and we do a meditation on Zoom. We can see each other or not. You don't have to have your camera on. I do ask everyone to be muted during the meditation anyway, so you definitely don't have to have that on. You are invited to participate in the sharing afterwards if you would like. It's always a get to, not a have to. And it's also a very sacred space, so it's kind of a an anonymous group, I will say, but not anonymous. Like, you know, it's not a secret, but it's sacred. So anybody's welcome to come into the group and join us and be a part of. But we just ask that anything that we talk about in the group stays in the group, because that way everyone does feel safe to share and to come in and expand and grow. And it's just a spiritual support group, basically. It's a Mentor Me Monday. If you have any questions or things going on, you can join in. If you're having anything that you're really having trouble struggling with releasing this month, so far it seems like everyone seems pretty good. Even those that were kind of struggling before, it's like has melted away. But if it's not, I invite you to use this energy, this last bit of energy for this one, to write things out. Write them down, the things that you're ready to fully just go ahead and let go of, right? And then write out on the other side. I invite you to do two, one on each side. Left side, right side. Left side, things you want to let go of. Right side, the things that you're going to replace it with. And not as in material things, but the emotions. So like, you know, if we're cutting out the fear of economic insecurity, we're going to replace it with financial security, right? So that type of thing, not giving an outline, but a vibration to the universe to let go of. And bring that with you tonight and focus on letting go of, releasing and bringing that forgiveness into those things. And then at the end of this evening's Ho'oponopono group meditation, I invite you to just burn that and let it go with the rest of this moon energy before we shift into this new energy that we're moving into. And that is listed to, that is tonight at 6 o'clock. You do have to come over to earthangelsheavensent.com. Go to the services or the meditations, either one. You'll see it. It's Mentor Me Monday. Click on it and it will check you out, just like you were purchasing something, but you don't have to enter any credit card information. It'll just come up 0, and then you can just pop on out of there. So, Miss Kelly, I am actually, let me see. I could pull one card really quick, and then I do got to wrap it up because they're going to be here to pick me up shortly. We've got a little bit of a drive to go to the park we're going to. So, Anna, this is for Anna, right? All right. So I will let you guys go on Facebook. Actually, I love you guys. I will be back here tomorrow morning. The last MMM on... Yes, the last Mentor Me Monday is today, 6 o'clock. Come sign up. I will see you guys at 6 p.m. Love you.